Welcome to the Obsidian Loft Minecraft podcast. This week on our 36th episode, we'll discuss Pocket Minecraft, Feed the Beast, Regrowth, and a whole lot of other stuff. I'm Jason Oakley, and this is my co-host, Will Tomkinson. Hey, Will.
Hey, mate. How you doing?
Good. Feels like I've been doing that every show for the last 36 shows.
36 episodes. That's almost like 3 dozen.
Isn't that half a year?
No, that'd be 26.
Shut up. Math is hard. I'm a
Dude.
programmer, damn it. I don't know math.
I'm a geek, not a nerd. Get it right.
72. There's 72 weeks in a year.
Oh,
What's
only
wrong with
if
you?
you
Where
work,
are you from? Mars or
Only
something?
if you're working 6 days a week.
Feels like it sometimes.
I know, right?
I just did 5 days. I get 1 day off, and then I go back. Well, I did 5 days, had 2 days off, worked 2 days, have 1 day off, and then work 5. It's brain hurt.
I'm working 5.5 days at the moment, so that's kind of just destroying weekends.
I've been through all the stuff you got to look forward to, and more coming up. My daughter is in her twins. She turns 12 on Friday. So we're going to
I
this
turned 12 once.
big fun park thing with dodgem cars and go-karts and laser tag and stuff.
Oh, where's my invite?
I know, right? You come down,
Screw
man.
the kids. I'm just going to be there for that.
I know.
I actually did laser tag a couple of years ago. I had so much fun.
Yeah. Well, I took
forgot
her 2 or 3 years ago. We were on holidays, and I was like, "You need to try this out." She's like, "I don't know what it is." I'm like, "Come on, try this out." When we went there, they had some kids had turned up, and topic for the show, keep it on track, right? This kid turns up with a birthday cake in the shape of a creeper.
Did it explode?
No, like goodness.
Well, what's the point?
So she was like, "Okay, this is my kind of place. There's kids here, and they got creepers and stuff." So she goes in. She played. They did. They had indoor rock climbing, but the whole place is mostly dark, and then they have light up glowing areas and stuff like that. So you do indoor rock climbing almost in the dark and climb up to the glowing areas. And I was like, "Come try this laser tag stuff. I think you're gonna like it." And she goes in there, comes back out. "I want to do it again." Goes back in there, comes back. "I want to do it again." And I was like, "Okay, you go have fun." I went into the next room, and they had my favourite of all time pinball machine. It's got the Addams Family.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got,
Love that one.
I loved the bit in, it's got electromagnets or something underneath the table.
Under the base of it.
Yeah, and it grabs the ball, and the ball spins round and round and round on the middle of the table, then shoots off in a random direction.
Yep.
And then when they're playing the song, da-da-da-dum, and the two
it knocks
bumpers go...
Yep.
That's awesome. So I sat there the whole time just playing that. It's like $1 a game. We're like, yeah, put the coins in. Eventually I was just standing over the side. The guy's like, "Oh, just go in there and watch the kids run around." So they didn't know I was going to be there, and I'm just standing on one of the platforms watching the kids come running out. The guy, "I'm going to shoot." "Oh, wait, you're an adult. You're not even playing this. Run off." Next one comes through the curtain. Oh, damn it. But then she played it again for her next birthday, and now she's going to do it again. So one of her friends had it at Crown. They've got it there as well.
Yeah, that's right. I did it again at Crown. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually quite enjoyed laser tag. I thought it was good fun. And
I played it a couple of times. We had some friends come down from Sydney, and we're like, "Oh, they wanted to go to Crown to have dinner," so we went over there. It's like, "They got an arcade centre. Come and have a look at this." So we went to the arcade centre, and I said, "Look, they got laser tag," and my daughter's like, "Laser tag! Oh my god, come on, guys, we're gonna do this." So they went in there, and I paid for 2 games for my daughter, and they had 2 boys, so they paid for 2, and they all went in with these teenagers and teamed up, and then went around shoot, whatever. They come back out, and the teenagers walked off to go play the arcades, and they're like, "Well, there's only 3 kids left. What are we going to do?" And the guy goes, "Don't worry about paying. You guys just go in and have fun with the kids." So we got our packs on, and we got free games for the 3 adults against the 3 kids.
yeah, because it costs so much money to have somebody running around in a laser maze.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Yeah, no, it was actually the first time I actually went and did it. The backpack kept failing.
Oh no.
Like the battery would last about a minute, and the battery'd go flat.
Yep.
So I'm like, I'd get in there and I'd shoot a couple of people, and then the pack would go flat, and then I'm like, really? Wandered back out. I like the first game. I think I played for about 4 minutes.
Oh no.
So at least they got me. They redid it, so that was cool.
Sweet.
So, so yes, we have our whitelisted public server, but it is whitelisted, so you need to contact us on obsidianloft.com to
And
get
it's
on there.
different.
It is.
We
have
changed
Feed the
since the
Beast.
last show. We're like, oh, we've upgraded FTB Infinity. It's fantastic. Come along. Whoops, it's gone.
Yeah, that's it. Feed the Beast Regrowth. It's no, I think we had Regrowth last show.
Nope.
No?
I just
Has
deleted the words
has it been that
infinity
long?
and put it in there tonight.
Has it been that long, really?
Yep,
Wow,
yep.
okay. So apparently we haven't done a show for a while.
Yeah, about time, right?
So,
All
yeah,
those
so
emails coming in telling us we need to do another show because our fans were missing us.
that's it. Or one of them. So
You know who you are.
yeah, don't you are doing
We love you so much.
Give us your name next time so we can call you on the phone and be your bestest buddy all the
BFF.
time, forever.
BFF. Yeah, so Feed the Beast
yeah,
Regrowth.
so Feed the Beast Regrowth. Interesting HQM pack. So
Love it. When I was looking for the next one, everyone's like, oh, we played Infinity to death. Can we play something else? I was like, well, nothing's going to run on our Cauldron anymore because Cauldron's dead. So ours is just getting so old. As we had to disable Mistcraft on Infinity because the version that came out with the update for Infinity wouldn't run on our server. So it's getting to the stage where it's like, do we really have to run Bukkit plugins? I mean, we can trust most of the people we've whitelisted on there. Hopefully they're not going to do anything. And Mr. T came up with a nice little idea about how to stop people coming into your property with command blocks with his mad skill.
That's it, just using command blocks and basically excluding the person who owns the block, but basically teleporting anybody who comes within. Yeah, anybody comes within 100 blocks. It basically just teleports you back to the boundary of that 100 block or 50 block or however big you want that boundary.
We got to figure out how to get it so that Cat can have Graveyard Junkie come in as well to help instead of teleporting her out.
Yeah, there is a way to do it, but it's awfully complicated. There is another way of doing it, which is the one I'm probably going to look into. You can exclude a zone around the command block. So if you do want to teleport somebody in to help them, you would have them appear in that excluded zone.
And that's all right.
And then if they know where those coordinates are, because you've trusted them, obviously, so they're going to come into that excluded zone, and then they can turn it off.
Right.
There, so yeah.
But yeah, so we tossed the Cauldron, just went fully 100% Forge. The server, I must say, is running a lot smoother now that it doesn't have all the Bukkit plugins for protection and signs and blah-de-blah that we used to. Although, unfortunately, Engine, who we run our lovely website on, have still not made a version of their plugin that works with Forge as a mod. So the last one they did was 1.6.4, so we can't integrate our game with the website. I had to go find another website that would connect and get player stats as who's on the server and that sort of thing, but that's all it can get. It doesn't mark how long you've been there, so you could have the top longest players or anything like that. It just says 5 people on, Mr. T, WauloK and Cat and Lady Beaver, and that's it. So had to use that little plug-in there now that Mr. T's showing.
I mean, at least it does the job. Like, you can see there, like, even though, as I said, it's not fully integrated, but you can get an idea of who's on and and what's happening there. So it's not too bad, you know.
But it's still nice to have it integrated with the site so you can add on bonus stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, so yeah, going fully Forge, and it hardly uses any RAM compared to, it's like a quarter of the RAM it used to use or something, and a quarter of the CPU most of the time.
Yeah, it's amazing how much not lightweight per se, but it's
lighter than Cauldron.
Yeah, I mean, we always thought it was all the mods that was, using so much of their system, but it turns out it's not. It's not the mod pack itself. It's
Cauldron's crap.
Cauldron and the associated plugins that are actually causing the issue.
Yep. So, still have to be whitelisted, but the people we got on there are really good and working together, building their own stuff. So basically you start with a wasteland. There ain't no dirt to be seen except for the random one block every now and then. There's bunches of it underground.
Yeah, underground.
There's nothing on the top. And the dirt that you can see at the top, that's one block every 10 chunks or more has got grass on it, so you don't want to do anything to that one dirt block unless you can get, what do they call them, pasture seeds?
Yeah, there's a couple of different ways of getting grass. Pasture seeds is one of them, yeah.
They have
which
dead,
you've got to...
little bits of wispy dead grass everywhere, and you have to punch that for days before you can get a pasture seed out of it, and then you can plonk it onto a block and it'll turn it into grass, and then it just spreads.
Yeah, there's. I mean, some people like Kat, and that she's actually in the spirit world or whatever it is now as well. And
I was surprised about that because I read that you can't get back out of it, and it's in game if you go in there because you lose all your items, and there's no way to get back to the real world.
Yeah, you just put an ender chest in and then kill yourself.
Oh, you have to kill yourself.
Yeah, because you'll go back to wherever you last. As long as you don't sleep in there.
Yep.
If you sleep in there, then I believe the only way you can do it is to reset your play file. But yeah, you could have ender chests and you can have pouches on you. Fill your pouches full of stuff. You can put a few hundred items in an ender, or a few hundred stacks in an ender chest. So it would probably be the best way of doing it. I haven't actually been in there yet. I was going to go and catch up with Kat when she was on next and go in there and see. I didn't even get to go on to the last server, so I've never been to the spirit world. I don't know what it's about.
I went in there once, long time ago, but don't remember that much about it, except for it was really scary and you die easy.
Someone was saying something about they got killed by a tree.
That was me.
Was that you?
Yeah.
What was that about?
Well, with the magic trees and stuff, when you plant the magic trees, randomly when you're chopping one down, another tree nearby that is of the similar genus will turn into an actual character and it'll come after you and start attacking you and beating you up because you're chopping down trees.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's great fun. You're sitting there, okay, chop, 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 chop. What was that? There's nothing around here. I've got torches everywhere. It's the middle of the day. It's like, holy crap, there's a tree and he's coming after me like this. Boom, stop chopping down the trees, you bastard. Boom. So I'm like, holy crap, attack it. I've got that really strong sword that Kat gave me a while ago, and I started attacking with that. But I was reading up on it, and apparently, they're called Ents, named after Lord of the Rings trees. And apparently, if you, I think you can kill them better with something like an axe. They were sort of giving that kind of hint, saying that swords are not really great, but there's some other kind of thing that might be effective against a tree attacking you. But the sword that I've got's pretty effective anyway. But Mr. T's showing a bit of inside of our place there.
Yeah, this is... well, let me just turn particles down because I'm having a bit of a hard time, actually. There we go. So this is obviously because you start off in... Graveyard Junkie says hi, by the way.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, world. So you can see, like, this is more what you start off with, like this barren land here. There's not
dead
much
trees,
going on. A lot of mobs, yeah. Well,
them.
actually, there's no dead. Oh, there's some of a dead tree over here. I can sure just show you. So you basically get, when you start off, there's grass.
Bits of wispy dead grass.
Yeah, there's trees here. These pieces here have charcoal in them, and these pieces here are just normal dead wood, which when you break actually gives you, see if I can find them quickly, gives you, what do they call them? Is it logs? No, what do they call that? Dead log or something?
I don't remember. I haven't been after one for a while.
Gives you, yeah, these dead woods.
Dead wood, yep. And you can build a crafting table and stuff with them.
You got yeah, well, yeah, you can build a crafting table, but
eventually
you need to get flint. So you got to get flint from
clay.
here, which is slate. This slate
yeah.
gives you flint. And then once you've got flint, you can make an axe. Then once you make an axe, then you can make a crafting table as long as you don't use your axe. Because if you use your axe, you can't make a crafting table.
Yeah, you have to craft with the axe. And it's like, I found out the hard way. I got a, I'm like, oh, yeah. I went through, what is it, Botania, where you do the magic crops.
Yeah.
And I finally got all this iron and I smelted it down. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a iron pickaxe. So I made 2 of those. Let's go exploring. And I'm like, I went to click on it. It says this can only be used for crafting. I was like, well, hey, what? I've just wasted some iron, haven't I?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I said to everyone, well, where do I go mine stuff? They're like, the nether. I'm like, wait, what? I have to find iron and stuff in the nether? Or you can grow magic crops. Like, okay.
Yeah, these are the magic crops here. So these are iron and This is nature seeds, and this is dye and skeletons and coal and all sorts of stuff. We eventually got egg, and then once we got egg, we got chicken, so that was a good start.
It's a bit complicated to get those.
Oh, that was horrid. Then you got normal crops here. All your crops have to be grown with stakes. They won't grow without them. So
Stakes. And you can crossbreed them too.
Yeah, so that's how you get all your different stuff.
Now that
cows,
stuff there, you have to explain what that is you're standing on.
Oh, the living rock. Okay,
Yep.
so this flower here, this pure daisy, turns wood into living wood and rock into living rock, which
Stone.
is all for your stone. Sorry, yeah, stone into living rock, which is all for your
Mana table you got up there.
mana stuff up here, which is
Day
how you
blooms and
infuse.
night blooms.
Have I got my? I do. So if I hold this, you can actually see the mana floating around and going into the pool and things like that. And yeah, it's way more complicated.
Do you know what my problem I need to fix up in that spot where you are? Go backwards a little bit. So I put my stuff, go the other way, other backwards. Over the other side, yeah. Now turn around. So I stand there and I put my stuff onto the table. So right click, and it's like you need living rock. So I walk up close and then press Q to drop the living rock. Step backwards a bit so that I don't accidentally pick it up and fall off the edge. Every time.
That's why I go this way.
It's a better idea.
Yeah, no, that's right. And then, of course, you get people... Who's on? Let's see. Kat's on. So, I wonder if she's got her... This will test if she's got her...
Their thing turned on.
Nope.
She's turned it off.
So, this is... She's using a builder.
Holy crap, I've never seen that. Fly up and look at that. That's nuts.
Yeah, she's using the builder, which you put in a pattern and everything like that, and you tell it how you want it to do it,
And
it just shoots it up into the air.
Nuts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It must have been done by that guy who did the quarries, because seriously, to do all that.
Wow, the
Mad
chunk's
programming.
not loading.
I think the builder uses up a little bit of CPU.
Yeah, but yeah, man, the glowstone. Filling underground part of my house has been a week's project. So this is underground. I'm completely without. Oh, okay, this is bedrock. Yeah, so we are down. Man, the glowstone. She's never gonna have any mobs.
Now how's she gonna do a mob grinder?
I can upload chunks here. Too many block updates.
Too many lags. I got lags out the wazoo.
Pretty much. Oh, there we go. It's starting to load. So, let's see if I can see anything up here. Oh, man, that's a long way.
Yep.
And this is her base here. So you can see how advanced she is. Like, we're living in a hole underground. And she's got, like, infinite glowstone, apparently. Oh, she's been using sponge. Okay. Wow.
Crazy.
She's been busy.
Stop breaking my server.
This is a sponge wall, so this has sucked all the water out of here.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't tell where I am because it's not loading properly. Plus, I'm recording podcast. There we go.
Hey, stuff's loading now. There's the house.
So this is all magic crops.
There's no chunks underground to load. We get that bit.
So yeah, so this is magic crops, which is all...
If you do it the proper way and do it neat and tidy like girls do.
Wow, the lag. Holy crap.
You need to get out of there.
I can't.
TP home.
Well, that doesn't work either. I was going to show you, I helped her set up her cart system for this.
Okay.
It's using vertical rails, so the carts can go vertically up and down.
Wow, that's nuts.
And then when you get over here, you just throw your stuff in the, chest.
Yep.
And then it fills up a hopper cart. And then, she hasn't cleaned this circuit up. And then, wow, at the lag.
Look at all the pigs there not helping.
Oh, man, seriously. 1 frame. A second.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, and then anyway, this cart goes down around to a storage system, which is over there.
Yep.
And empties itself, and comes back. And as every level she builds, she just yeah, it just adds more stuff, and then that all goes into storage. So when she collects all these crops,
yep,
she puts them in there, and then they go and empty. So she hasn't got to spend time.
Nice.
It's so yeah, that's about it. I can't do anything more at this point. But yeah, it's. I mean, it really is. We do kill the dragon. We've since reset the end.
Yep.
And that was supposed to be a fight. There was 4 of us trying to kill the dragon. It was supposed to be a 5-minute deal, and it ended up taking 4 of us like half an hour. It was stupid because there's nothing OP. Like even your most powerful armor and powerful weapons and stuff aren't really.
I had powerful arrows. I was shooting him with an arrow. I think I got him once.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got. And
what's that crazy sword that you shoot lasers with? Freaking
well, that's that one that I had, and Cat and all that had. They lent me theirs. The armor I've got, which is that you got the next level up. Like you throw iron into the infusing table, and you get this whatever that infused iron stuff, the blue stuff. That's the armor I've got.
Yep.
But then they've got this pink stuff.
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel, yeah. Then they've got this pink stuff, which is the next level up again. Which
that she really hates because she doesn't like wearing bright pink armor.
No, but I haven't figured out even how to make that yet.
My blue one looks good enough.
Yeah, and then there's without going into witchery sort of, or Thaumcraft would be your next level in, I guess, weaponry.
Yeah.
Because there is Tinkerers, but the mana stuff's probably on par with Tinkerers. But yeah, then the next level up's going to be that. So it's sort of. It's nothing OP about it at all. Like it's very almost vanilla in terms of.
It's not like those ones you fly around with jetpacks and shoot things with mega lasers, and then the dragon dies, and then that's it.
There is still jetpacks.
Yeah, but you don't get like mega lasers and stuff to shoot.
No, you haven't got all that sort of stuff. You don't have one hit kill. You can't kill a dragon with one hit. You know.
You can try.
Yeah. Is there a Twilight in this pack? I don't know.
Do.
I don't think it was there?
Don't think so, no. But it is a lot of fun, and everybody's loving it, especially because of the HQM quest book that takes you through the progressions through the different levels. I'm even doing that stuff. I've never done magic crops. I've never done anything with the mana tables or anything like that, and I'm having fun. It's like, okay, you want to make earth seeds, so you have to go off and you get your pasturey things and your mana steels, and you get what do they call it, ender seeds and ender essence. Put all those together, bibbity bobbity boo, and you get your earth seeds. Then submit it to your book, and then collect some earth what do they call it, earth essence, which you can make into other stuff.
Earth essence
stuff. You do your water, and you make your little rune symbols and stuff. A lot of fun. You progress through all the different things, and then Mr. T and I teamed up on the same team, so whenever one of us finishes a quest, the other one can just claim all of the things as done, and every time one of us logs on, the other one's already done something, so we can just go claim, and get through all the levels. But it's actually fun to do it a lot of the time.
Not that it seems to help too much, to be honest. It doesn't. We're probably still the least
furthest through it, yeah.
Yeah, least kitted out.
Well, at least we've got a house now.
Well, yeah. Although we're about to have to move because I'm completely out of room at this point. So it's either massive excavation underground or
let's do that. Kat knows how to do that. She just went down the bedrock.
Or a massive building above ground. One of the two.
And then how do we move all the crap in our 600 chests that are just randomly plonked all over the floor in no order?
Diamond dollies.
What? You're making up words now?
No, they're like a trolley, like a mover's trolley.
Yeah.
But they're made of diamonds, so you can pick up. Oh, you don't need the diamond ones actually to pick up chests. You don't need the diamond ones to pick up spawners.
So you can get a.
But yeah, you can just use dollies and pick up chests.
Double chests?
Yeah. You put them in inventory, and then you're encumbered, so you walk slower. But yeah.
Wow, that's nuts.
Yep. So you can pick up full chests, and yeah.
If you want to try it out, visit us at www.obsidianloft.com. And now for some Minecraft news. Tommaso Cecchi said on June the 4th, Minecraft Pocket Edition 011 is out for iOS and Android now, and later for Whoop. What the heck's a Whoop?
I don't know.
WP. Must
Wayland Prestige, I don't know. Really pretty.
Really pretty phone from Microsoft.
WordPerfect phone? I don't know.
WordPress. No.
WordPress. Yeah, the WordPress phone. Oh, man. Somebody get on that.
Easily hackable, that one. Now, Mark Watson annoyed me this week because I went back through some of his stuff since I rarely look at his Twitter and saw Fun with Friends /TP name tilde space 1E308 space tilde. And I'm like, well, why would I do that? So I tried it, and it teleports you to infinity, which crashes you off the server.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'll just join the server. But because the last place you logged off was at infinity, it logs you back on the same spot and logs you back off the server. So I had to jump on the console and sit there, and I've done TP WauloK to locations near our house and just like paste enter, join, paste enter, zhoop. Okay, I got there. Right, I'm never typing that in again. So don't do that, kids. It's bad idea.
Yeah, I do it once.
I'm sure they're going to have to sanitize the teleport locations just so it doesn't happen again to people, because otherwise those griefers are going to go, hey, why don't you try this out on your server? Haha, now you're screwed.
I mean, I know the tilde is infinity, but I don't know what the 1E308 is. I don't understand that. It's obviously...
It would be like 1 times 0 to the power of 308 zeros or whatever. 1 with 308 zeros after it.
Yeah.
Exponential. 1 exponential 308.
But isn't that your vertical axis?
Yep. So to infinity that the server can't calculate and crash you out.
Fair enough.
Mark,
it's like trying to fire a portal on the moon, use a portal gun to try and go to the moon.
Yeah. Can you bring the moon to yourself?
Yeah.
Mark Watson also said on June 9, Missile Wars on Minecraft Realms has been updated. You may resume punching each other in the face with explosive blocks. Now, I've never played that one. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, I have. I haven't played it. I've watched people play it, like Doc M plays it a bit.
What's that all about? Punching people in the face with explosive blocks. Perhaps.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just another mini game. It's like Bed Wars, same sort of deal. Actually, have you played Bed Wars?
I've been seeing a lot of plugins being written right now on the Bukkit site for Bed Wars, and I have no idea. I think something about a bed and some wars.
Bed Wars is a whole lot of fun, actually. While we're talking about it, I'll quickly look it up. Doc M, they've got a series called German Efficiency.
Yeah, what?
Because obviously he's German. And with a lot of the Zip crowd server is German as well, but they go onto the Bed Wars
why they
servers.
spell crowd with a K.
That's it.
Shouldn't that be Zip crowd?
And then have to have a T in it, and then have to be upset all the time.
Back to you. So you're telling us about Bed Wars? Yeah.
So what it basically is, especially if I mute it so I don't get really confused. It's like it's capture the flag or one of those sort of deals, but what it is, you get all these islands. You're protecting your bed. They're protecting your spawn point, same of the game. But you get there's random blocks pop up from certain parts of the map. Like at this part of the map, it gives you brick blocks, which you've got to trade with a villager to get other blocks, so you can get across to that island. So that island pops up iron blocks, so you can trade iron. So you got to progress.
Yep.
But the thing is, these guys are you got to watch these guys actually play it. They are so efficient. That's why it's called German Efficiency, because they not only get onto the islands before anyone else, they then stop everyone else from getting on the islands. And they only die 2 or 3 times, given everyone else dies 10 or 20 times in the same period of time. Yeah, that happens a couple of times, but they're
like
so
Sky
efficient.
Wars.
Sort of. You don't really see how you got to collect all the stuff, and then you get to choose what you want to buy with it.
Yep.
So, on the one hand, yeah, it's like Sky Wars, but not really, because you don't actually, mine and things like that. Like at the moment, nobody's to the point where they can have picks.
Yep.
So by doing something like that, they know they can't break those blocks now.
Ah.
So, well, you can, but it's not quick. So you can obviously see if someone's coming.
Break their blocks.
Yeah, basically, and then you got to break. You're trying to build a barricade high enough so they can't get over it, and gives you time to get through it. And it's really intense. It is really an intense game. He's got a knockback stick at the moment.
Ah.
You obviously got the knockback stick. So, but yeah, it's just a super intense game. It's a lot of fun. I'd actually like to give it a go one day. You need 4 people.
Yep.
To do it, but I'd actually love to give it a go because I reckon it'd be a whole lot of fun. I've watched half a dozen of their videos doing it, and yeah,
crazy.
A lot of fun.
Alrighty, and Mark Watson also said kart racing in Minecraft seems to be all the rage these days. So this is what we've got here: bit of Mario Kart.
Yeah, this is awesome.
They must have mods for sure.
Oh yeah, there'd have to be mods
with plugins.
You could do it with command blocks.
No, I mean make the cars and model them and everything, and the turtle shells.
I mean, yeah, that's right. There'd have to be mods to some degree. It's pretty intense and surprisingly smooth. Like you normally, once you start seeing motion like that in Minecraft, think of a minecart. Once you start traveling at any decent speed in a minecart, you start getting a lot of glitches and a lot of block errors. But maybe the map is small. Like maybe it's only generated these half dozen chunks.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because when he jumps up there, it looks like you can't see over the back. So
yeah.
It's possible that
could be overpowered server too.
Well, yeah.
A lot of these guys get 10 guys or 20 guys together throwing in $50 each. You got a really cool server.
Yeah, well that's right too. So I see.
I wouldn't mind giving it a
go. It's possibly on a Realm server too, because I was just thinking most of the Missile Wars stuff I've seen has been on a Realm server.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is actually on a Realm server as well. Which would explain that, because Realm servers are hosted by Mojang, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, so that would explain.
They might have a little bit of money.
Yeah, the best case scenario. Because you look at Missile Wars, it's the same sort of deal. Like it's you got all your different classes and stuff like that.
Yep.
And it's pretty intense. There's a lot of command block usage. There's a lot of teleporting, and stuff like that. But it's pretty much dead smooth. So, I know it's all hosted on Realms, so it could well be it. Might have to fire up a Realm server and have a play with them and see.
Yeah.
What if they're worth the money.
Yeah, I think they're pretty limited though, because you only get what they give you, and you can't put any mods or your own version of something on there.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, this is Missile War. So basically, you have to get certain points, and then you can you accrue spawn eggs.
Yep.
And the spawn eggs actually spawn missiles, and
yep.
their missiles are using the TNT and slime block physics that allow you to actually make something that moves across.
Kind of reminds me of Yosemite Sam and Bugs Bunny shooting at each other with cannons from different boats.
Yeah, sort of. But as you can see there, so the whole idea of is to blow up the other team's wall, but yeah, so that's the same sort of deal. It's a lot of these sort of things getting around at the moment. But obviously there's some flexibility on Realms, because that's where these are happening. So
yeah, I think Mojang must program them or get people to...
Get someone to program them, yeah.
Commission them to make some cool games. And Minecraft console updates. I'll have a look at those.
The Minecraft console? When did this happen?
I know, right? I think it's something new.
Why isn't that a thing?
Because I tried playing it and did a video on it, and then vowed never to do it again because it's too difficult. Keyboard and mouse is the easiest way.
No, I mean the Minecraft console, an actual, bring back the old dream.
There's at arcade centers in the US, they were having a machine there that you could put in your $2 coin or whatever, and you could play Minecraft for an hour or two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it makes sense because they did it back in the day with a Nintendo. They basically had Nintendo in an arcade cabinet.
Yeah, if I can
So,
find it.
yeah, I was trying to find it then, but I can't find it. But I mean, I guess it would kind of work. You could have it, yeah, but you need a console. It needs to look like the
How about
GameCube.
that?
I'd seen that. I was wondering, is that a real thing or is that a mock-up?
It has to be
'Cause
real.
I've seen half a dozen different versions of that. It kind of looks like a side scroller. I don't know.
It's crazy, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But yeah, I mean, I reckon the old game, the Nintendo GameCubes,
Yep.
that'd make a perfect Minecraft console.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a real one.
It must be like an Xbox or something with a joystick.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
You'd never get kids off it though. How you're gonna? It'd have to be time limited because it's not going to be until you die because a lot of people are too good playing it to be able to die too often.
That's in creative mode too. If you have a close look at that,
Yeah.
that's creative. So yeah, I'm not sure.
Not too bad. So back to the console update we're talking about. Next update will feature new items: stained glass, birch door, spruce fences, gates, jungle fences, gates, birch fences and gates. New features: the ability to set game mode in-game individually per player, the ability to change difficulty in-game, the ability to choose classic crafting option, and custom flatlands. No confirmed date yet. And Mr. T is going to be firing up this game on his computer. He did a video of it just recently. Lego Worlds is now on Steam. Why does that come on a Minecraft show, you might ask? Well, a Lego version of Minecraft has hit Steam. This was a complete surprise and was foretasted through a few promotion posters on some Lego boxes. The game is currently in early access modes, available for £11.99. And the game sounds epic and going to give it a go. In a galaxy of procedural worlds made entirely from Lego blocks, will you explore environments filled with adventure, then alter them, discover secrets and treasures, then play with them, create your own models, and then make a world your own? Everyone said that Minecraft is like a digital version of Lego, so why not? There's somebody in the mining vehicle, obviously, there.
I couldn't find that.
Some houses there, make a nice little neighborhood. The only problem is I don't like the dotty stuff that's from Lego, right? The little dots on the ground. I mean, it's very Lego reminiscent, but still, there's an aeroplane. Recommended requirements: Windows 7, AMD or Intel quad-core running at 2.6 gigahertz, 4 gigs RAM, really good graphics card, DirectX 11, broadband and 10 gig hard drive space. So we'll switch across and see what Mr. T's up to.
I actually just found a bit of a playthrough of somebody actually playing the arcade, and it looks as clunky as it actually is because you can't change your view. You can't, you're constantly looking down at the ground. You can't move how you look.
Yeah.
And no thanks. So yes, the Lego is right here. Oh, great! I closed the video. It will be what I'll actually do. I promise. I played it I probably played it for a couple of hours actually.
Yep.
I only recorded
you want to get the feel of it before you record?
No, I started recording and started. I started putting on. I played it on Twitch. I live streamed it to Twitch actually.
Yep.
Initially, and just waiting for it to load. There we go. Yeah, I live streamed it to Twitch. I only ended up actually cutting half an hour out of it. I was actually probably playing it for about 2.
Yeah. That's you, is it?
Yeah. You can choose you can customize your character to some degree. This was me
doing.
This was the first time I actually started to play it. I hadn't played it up until this point at all. I deliberately hadn't watched any videos or anything on it.
Yep.
I don't know. It was so there was nothing intuitive about it. You couldn't just like Minecraft, you kind of figure out what you got to do.
Yep.
The movement was horrid.
Yep.
The
Colors are horrid.
The colors are horrid. The camera refused to lock position. It was constant in free form.
Yep.
The controlling, there was almost no control at all, because you could move with WASD, but then the camera wouldn't work. So then you would use your left click with your mouse to control where you were walking.
Yep.
But then you had no control over your movement, because every time you'd stand on a block, it would change its direction. I could not figure out. I played it for 2 hours and I couldn't figure out how to get that mining thing. Like as I said, I deliberately didn't read anything other than the on-screen prompts.
Yep. And that was.
And it was not even close. Like, it took me half an hour to figure out how to actually place a block.
Yep.
There's mobs. None of the mobs kill you. They don't hurt you. That I could see. There's boats and stuff that sort of. Yeah, I'm just playing with the texture settings there because it was laggy as like this system's pretty beast mode.
Yep.
And I was on medium and I was getting like 10 frames a second. Like, it was just ridiculous.
And it's not even Java.
No, it's I don't know what
Probably
it is.
C++, I'd say.
So I'll fast forward a bit more when it's actually daylight. Instead, I found some boats here, and it took me ages to figure out how to get into them, because you'd press E, but you had to be in exactly the right spot. Otherwise, you'd just sort of jump over it. You wouldn't actually go in it.
Then how do I steer and use this?
Yeah, pretty much. You got to use, it's
Did they have play testers?
that randomly happens too.
Did they have play testers at all?
I have no idea.
Oh, look, pink water.
Yeah.
Whoever made this really loved pink from all the ground and the water. And
there was so much of it. And I want to see if I could break it. It turns out you get a mushroom when you run aground. I don't know.
You're not Mario.
Yeah, I couldn't
figure
out how to climb anything. I couldn't figure out how to do anything. Let me fast forward a bit here. Oh, there we go. I found a horse. And I figured out the horse could actually break flowers and stuff. Like when you're on hand, you can only walk over them, but and the camera does that. Just randomly, it would just go to a cutscene and it would completely lock out your controls. Jeez. But it wasn't a cutscene of anything interesting. It was just a camera pan. And I was like, what? And admittedly, the horse could climb vertical cliffs, which was pretty intense. So, I mean, your camera is nowhere near where you actually are.
Yeah.
So, the problem is because you're clicking and dragging to control the character, you've then got to unclick and drag so you can change to the right mouse button to recenter your camera.
Yep. And then go again.
Oh.
It's a mountain goat?
Yeah, it's a mountain horse. It was just so bad. I mean, people were raving about this game, and I thought, it'd be fantastic. But honestly, I was so pained to play to this game for a couple of hours. It really actually physically hurt. Like, just trying to figure stuff out. Let's see. Where do I go? Oh no, the game is struggling. Pause the game. Now, yeah, it does that.
Change the performance quality.
Change the quality. In the middle of a fight scene, it goes, oh, by the way, you're now down to 5 frames a second. You better do something about it.
How about you do something about it? Program it better.
I actually ended up with the quality settings on their lowest setting.
On your beefy computer.
Running 720 in windowed mode.
Yep.
To try and get any sort of decent frame rate. It was just absolutely ridiculous.
Car race?
Oh, yeah. And every time you hop into a vehicle, it does this bloody stupid cutscene thing where it just like, he goes, oh, look, let me show you the same car from 5 different angles because you'll enjoy that.
Oh, is that what that was? I saw that when you hopped in the other one. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what it does. And then you're like, okay. Oh, yeah, I could not figure out how to make this thing go forward. How to go backwards. I did eventually figure it out, but it's like, The keys are reversed. So WASD are all reversed when you hop into a vehicle.
It's crazy. You
It's
press S to go forwards.
and
W
left to go
backwards.
right. And there's bears there which just sort of stand there and look at you.
And a chair as well. So you try and run him over and got stuck up a tree.
Yeah, I think I broke it at some point. I think I kind of... Yeah. I kind of... Yeah. You can... like...
Well,
It's so bad that there is no physics at all.
for somebody who drives four-wheel drive vehicles, does this resemble anything real?
Look, you can't even... You run into a bear and your car comes to a stop. I mean, like...
Pretty big bear. I mean, come on.
But it's not even... Like, there's not even Lego physics.
Boing.
Like, nothing breaks. Like, you would think in Lego physics something would break.
The wheels come off or something.
Yeah, but no, nothing. And then you go from what sounds like a ride on mower to like a Porsche sport car.
Hey, you broke it. Finally.
So, what else is here that's remotely interesting? Oh, riding a bear.
He's looking a bit bare there.
I'm on a pig. I think I'll get onto a cow. Oh, there's a cow. Yeah, I'm on...
That's crazy.
That was the best part about it, was riding the game.
Yeah.
Riding the animals. And then just quickly, I figured out how I could clear a block of spit of land, and then I finally figured out that you could actually build things.
Yep.
So playing with these menus for like 5 minutes to make something happen. You get this massive, gigantic thing that would weigh like 14 ton if it was real.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of spews out a building and puts it nowhere near where I clicked, mind you.
Yeah.
I clicked where he's standing.
Oh, okay. And it went over there.
To build a house over there. So, and I don't know what it built. Like,
There's people there.
You can't do anything. Like, you click to interact with it, but it doesn't actually do anything. It just... the car worked. I think I jumped in the car if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. The funny part is this car actually went better off-road than the off-road car. See that pan cutscene? Just why not?
New vehicle. Let's check it out from all angles.
And the only other thing I eventually figured out was I could actually build, like I built a barn thing.
Yep.
A schematic, pre-made schematic, and then something happened inside and blocks went places, and I don't know what I did.
Yep.
And then I figured out you could actually place individual blocks, so you can actually build like proper Lego. But the one thing that really bugged me, have a close look at that. That's not 3D.
No.
That's multi-point 2D sprites.
Ah, yeah.
So it's not the only thing the game potentially had going for it.
Yep.
And they didn't do it. So, I mean, I'm sorry, like, there's people out there who are raving about this game, but honestly,
why?
I would never... I actually have uninstalled it from my computer. That's how determined I am not to play it again.
Oh, the pain, the pain.
So if you send us an email saying how much you enjoy it, I may send you a gift card to buy the game.
You can have it. What if they had dinosaurs in Minecraft then, huh?
I wonder if this is... Yeah, we did. They used to have that archaeology.
How do you say that?
I don't know. Remember in that other mod pack we had that had archaeology where you could grow the eggs and stuff?
Yeah, you had to do a lot of mining underground and you found DNA and you had to analyze it and stuff, but I never got anywhere that I actually built anything. But there's also, what was it? Tropicraft had dinosaurs too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It had pre-made dinosaurs.
Yep.
In the
So this is sort of an intro based on the original Jurassic Park movie with the audio and commentary behind it. 65 billion years in the making.
Nothing to do with the new movie. This has come out, has it?
Yes, that's why they put this out. Oh, there we go. Some stuff you can mine there to get DNA and extract that out and build a dinosaur.
And Lego's just done a Jurassic World as well.
Did they? Hey, look, it's going to step on the witch.
Brontosaurus, Triceratops,
To Jurassic
Brachiosaur.
Well, first they said the Brontosaurus was an Allosaurus, but now it's back to being a Brontosaurus again. It's like
T-Rex. It's like when
it's like Pluto is a planet, then it's not. That it is, then it's not, kind of thing.
It's funny. I was just actually looking on Generic B channel. He's done a Lego Worlds gameplay.
Yep.
And he's got 75,000 views.
Oh, okay. Wow.
At 18.
Check this out. See what you think of physics in Minecraft. What it might look like.
With real physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I've been hanging for this.
So here he is, blows up the blocks, and the blocks actually fall out of the wall and land on the ground, and
so they become entities.
Yeah.
I'm imagining they become entities for a while, and then they go back to being a block again. Once they, so they've actually become a block again. That's cool.
I wouldn't mind trying that out in I mean, it'd be hell on your server, calculating all of the block movements, but still nice. Apparently the best thing it's used for is it blowing things up.
Well, it's the best way to demonstrate it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. The physics are in Minecraft because sand and gravel drop now.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of tweaking them to...
Yeah, they're pretty basic physics though. Just drop it down a
so
pixel at a time. But these ones rotate and...
Well, sort of. I bet you what they've basically done is, you know how the explosion gives off particle effects anyway?
Yep.
I reckon all they're doing is emulating the particle effects but making it a block instead of just a particle.
Mm.
So that... Because the way they behave, you watch them, they look like a particle effect in the way they behave. So I reckon that's what they're doing. They're changing it so that until they, they become basically a particle effect to initially trigger it, and then once they've triggered it, then it's then it becomes an entity while it drops, and then once it's found a resting spot, it becomes a block again.
Although they're upside down and twisted sideways, even on the ground.
But that's just a rendering, surely. Like, you remember they had in Topocraft and stuff like that, they had the topiary grass, which you could, put on angles and all sorts of stuff. So it's probably... The game is capable of that, but in the actual Minecraft, they've not done it. I mean, what we see is a 16-pixel block, which is one block in Minecraft, is actually...
It blew the leaves off the tree.
That was actually pretty cool. Is actually... that'd be more impressive if those leaves actually split into... No, if they split into individual leaves rather than stayed as blocks.
Yeah.
But what I mean is like... so like... We see that when we play the game, we just sort of automatically assume that a block is 16 pixels.
Yep.
It's not. It looks like 16 pixels, but each one of those pixels is made up of whatever it is, 256 pixels or whatever it is.
Yep.
So the ability for fine management, block management and articulation is actually there. So, yeah, it was a matter of time till somebody did this. So I'm assuming this is done with command blocks, or is this a mod?
I got no idea.
Well, you're the one showing it.
I didn't read the text. I just found this on a site, and it was like, what if it had physics? I was like, yeah, cool. What if it did? Whoa.
Gliby's.
That's ridiculous.
Let me have a quick look here, see what we're dealing with. So, Gliby's physics... it's a modified. It's a modified library. And blocks will be gatherable. The game rule is handy, but...
It's not a client-side mod. Every player will see the same physics. Users will be able to decide if and how entities despawn. No plans for 1.7.10. I try to avoid it because it's seriously outdated. People don't really have plans for 1.8 neither. Seems like it's hella buggy or something. No, 1.8 is solid as, dude. Well, mind blown. Yeah,
yes,
so it's pretty cool.
So is it a client-side mod once the blocks are broken? No, it's not a client-side. It's not a client-side mod, so it's a server mod. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Users will be able to decide if and how entities despawn.
Yep.
So, okay, so you could treat them like a normal block and despawn after 5 minutes, or you could make them so they just stay the way they are. Man,
Yeah.
that'd probably hack into your server memory pretty efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
Let's leave all those exploded blocks exactly where they are forever.
Shall we do a quick server tour for a few minutes? Because we're running close to the hour. Time flies,
okay.
man. Mineplex.com. Have you loaded that one up?
I did, and then it's just booted me for flying, apparently.
Ah, it does. These things do that.
So let me just load this up again.
Yep.
Quickly. Luckily, I've got a SSD, so this doesn't take very long.
So if you right click with your compass and then go to the wooden block master builders.
Wow, there's 10,836 people on this server.
5 seconds remaining. Quick, click the red one.
What am I doing?
Scott, okay. Server. Which one's filling up? Server 71. Do the wooden blocks and then server 71 in the green. Select team. 15 seconds. Are
There
you
is
in
no
there?
71. No, that server's not there.
What?
That server's not there.
Oh. It should be green emerald
Yeah,
blocks.
but they changed, but there's none.
Ah,
That
okay.
server's not there.
I'll just show from my point of view, I guess, then. So it
I can
starts
probably
off,
spectate.
everyone gets in their own little arena and it has a countdown there. It says build Halloween. So you get normal, like build my whatever, build my thing that you used to have. And you have to try and build something based on the theme. And it doesn't usually tend to look that good because you have to do it so quickly. I should have done like a skelly. It would have been cool. I'll do a zombie type thing in bedrock. Give him some... Actually, red eyes would be scarier. Red eyes. Rah. She's coming to get ya. Let's try... Maybe I can do a broom of sorts. If I had a lot of time, I could do something better. And you get a particle menu. If you right click there, go into the star, you can have like red smoke. So when you place red smoke, put it on his eyes to look weird. Start sparkling his eyes there. And what else is pretty spooky? A pumpkin, I guess. So maybe I can do a pumpkin face thing. Jack-o'-lantern type thing. 3 minutes to go. Build fast. Pretty good plugin. It's right. Do his face. You get to judge everybody on how they did, and whoever gets the most votes wins. Whereas with Build Your Thing, it was just like people guessing and see how they go, and then that was it. So
I'm actually just watching one at the moment called Super Snake. It's like the old Snake game, but it's done with sheep.
I was thinking of doing a plugin like that one time. What kind of particles could we put on this one? Brown magic? Why not? It's a bit weird. You got 24 times you can click to make particles. Actually, I don't think the eyebrows are that good. Maybe I can give him brown, green, make it look like stem. Pretty terrible, but you get the general idea. You have to build some scary stuff for if it's Halloween. There's winter, love, all sorts of stuff that you can make in it. So, add some flames. One minute remaining. It's a shame we couldn't both get in this one, so...
Yeah, that's right.
It tends to start pretty quick though. Looks terrible, probably get a bad mark, but just some quick fun. "30 seconds. They look like scary teeth. I don't know. Vampire. Pretty bad. 15 seconds to go.
Not a good game, this one, when you've got lag. Lag is horrid.
Yeah, a few people were complaining about that, I guess, with all the sparkles and stuff going on. But everyone gets their own little island kind of thing to build on. You can't see because you can't get out of this. But so here we go to vote. Here's somebody's one. If you press 1, my eyes are bleeding. If you don't like it, meh, it's okay, good, amazing, and then wow, everything is awesome. So I'll give this one, it's an okay. Click to vote. What's this? Big purple thing. Okay. My eyes are bleeding.
It's kind of like Draw My Thing. Like, I'm having a hard time telling the difference, really.
Well, you get to vote at the end of it, and everyone gets their own arena to do at the same time, and then whoever gets the most wins. That one's not too bad. I'll give it good. And if everybody votes that it's really bad, then you, there you go, you can see the next arena over there, and more over that way. And they have random arenas, so it looks a bit different. But if everybody votes that it's really bad, then all of the blocks explode. They say, no, that was terrible. I have no idea what this is. It's a coloured house, and I suppose it's supposed to be blood on the ground. I like to have one explode just for the video.
Yeah.
A little bit scary, I guess. But, some people just, of course, draw disgusting things and they get voted to nothing, and so they don't win. And then some people just draw the rubbish. There's a pumpkin. It's not that great. Big orange face with some carpet. Take you about 2 minutes. See if enough people vote my eyes are bleeding and it'll explode. No, not enough. Oh, it's just a bunch of pumpkins. With a pumpkin face. Meh. But of course, you'll know people will get on there with 6 of their friends and vote each other's ones up really high and everyone else low. So to be, when you're on Skype, hey, vote mine. Mine's really good. This one's got a witch. That's really good. Riding a broomstick. Oh, I love that one. I'm going to give it everything is amazing. Awesome. That's really well done. Hilarious. Noob King.
Obviously, you can obviously spawn in mobs.
Yeah. There's some good ones. I'll give that amazing. And they just stay wherever you spawn them in. They don't move from there. So I did one where you had to make a chicken. So I made a chicken out of blocks and then put a bunch of chickens in a circle around it. Here's my one. Let's see everyone laugh. You can't vote for your own one, of course. It's okay. Mario, is this yours? No, he's not that bad.
Wow. The server I'm on, the part of the server I'm just crashed.
It's okay. There's cookies all over the ground. Free cookies. Nom 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 nom. And an archway for some reason. And some bats. Static bats. Rasp Fury won the game with this one. There you go. I would have liked the one with the witch on the broomstick to win, but this one's alright. So that's generally how it goes. Not too bad.
Just waiting for my client to unfreeze at this point.
I'd say don't worry about it. It's not going to happen before the show's done.
Yeah, but I can't switch cameras because I can't unfocus the screen.
No.
Well, there we go. It's unfrozen enough.
So it was mindplex.com. I'm sure they got a lot of other really cool mini games, but I quite like that one and played with my daughter today. She thought it was good. If you wish us to demo your server, please email us and we'll record a video of us on your server. Thanks for listening and watching another episode of the Obsidian Loft podcast. About damn time we brought one out. Make sure you subscribe in iTunes or your other favourite podcast application. You could also watch our show on YouTube at youtube.com/theobsidianloft. Don't forget to subscribe, click the likes, all that stuff down there. And you'll keep up to date with our shows. If you wish to email us and provide comments or suggestions for our show, contact us at feedback@obsidianloft.com.
And then I've got some stuff here I'm supposed to say, but I can't access my show notes because my screen has still got the Minecraft sitting over the top of it.
You can email us as well at WauloK, WAULOK, or Mr. Tomkinson, Mrtomkinson at obsidianloft.com.
Yeah, see, it's not as easy as you think it is it?
If I wasn't reading it, I would be able to do it. Can't you just call yourself Mr. T? You can change your Minecraft name now.
Oh, you can now, can't you? Yeah, I might do
change
that.
Change it to Mr. T. Then you can
change my avatar.
pity the fool who don't play Minecraft. You follow us on Twitter as well. Our accounts are at WauloK, at Mr. Tomkinson, and our show's account is at Obsidian Loft. Music for our show is provided by Jeff Burchett and freestockmusic.com. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep mining.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.